present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second week in Sussex at the fine seaside resort of Hastings, where local history is inextricably linked with the sea. Hastings joined with Romney, Hythe, Dover and Sandwich to form a brotherhood of coastal towns in 1067. Intended to defend England from any cross-channel invasion, they took the crest of a running horse rampant and stable door bolted. By 1293, Hastings Harbour had silted up and the town went into decline until the 17th century, when London doctors began to prescribe the taking of sea air as a cure for respiratory diseases. Soon, over 100 wagons a week were arriving from London to collect barrels of sea air. On each barrel, an excise duty of 3 shillings was levied, and this led to the growth of smuggling in Hastings, with ships arriving at night laden with illicitly imported French air. This practice was soon discovered, however, as patients developed the side effect of an insatiable urge to urinate by the side of the road. In the 20th century, Hastings became notable as the birthplace of television, as its inventor, Logie Baird, lived here with his companion, Boo Boo. Among many other local tourist attractions, and the top of every visitor's list, is Buckley's Yesterday's World. Here one can step back through the ages, discover how ordinary people of long ago lived, and how they amused themselves. But as it's closed at this time of day, let's meet the teams. On my left, Graham Garden and Barry Cryer. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Bill Bailey. And happily nestling down on my left hand as usual, please welcome our fragrant scorer, the ever-lovely Samantha. Right then, let's get a move on with the first round, which is all about words and their meanings. There's often a confusion about which is the right word to use on the right occasion. For example, many people are completely ignorant about the technical difference between an optician and an optometrist. Well, an optician is someone who's qualified to examine the eyes and prescribe spectacle lenses, while an optometrist is someone who always looks on the bright side. Many words change their meaning over time, and I'd like the teams to share with us some new definitions of existing words which they may have spotted recently. Bill, would you care to start, please?
Yes. Trolley, an abundance of trolls.
Graham.
Hobgoblin, eating stoves.
Tim.
Comatose, foot's gone dead.
Barry.
Fecund, the one before third.
Napkin, one of the tiny sleep nymphs.
Lampoon, a device for wailing at night.
Cantankerous, chain of shops that sell tanks.
Sweet trolley, an abundance of delightful trolls.
Stylist, a pig directory.
Crash, collision in Kensington.
Hither. A snake with a hare lip.
Stalactite. Pissed prisoners of war.
Picador. Find your own way out.
Haywain. Essex greeting.
Quince. Not quite a coincidence.
The teams are now going to sing along to some well-known discs in the game called Pick-Up Song. Samantha spent so much time down in the gramophone library researching this that she's been asked to take over as the new supervisor. Her first task is a complete staff reorganisation and to allocate new duties to the nice old archivists. They say that when she's finished her assessment, they're hoping Samantha will give them a group presentation in the conference room and then hand jobs out in the office. I can see she's ready and waiting at the turntable and eager to give the discs a spin. You should sing along, teams, until at my signal Samantha turns the volume down. You must continue singing, and if when the music returns you're within a bee's knee of the original, I'll be awarding points. And I shall now ask this intellectual audience to give me one of the several meanings of the word points. Thank you. This week's prize is a perfect labour-saving kitchen device for every Arctic rodent enthusiast. It's this automatic lemming squeezer. OK, Barry, you're going to start this by accompanying Tony Bennett singing Stranger in Paradise.
Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, all lost in a wonderland, a stranger in paradise. If I stand starry-eyed, that's a danger in paradise. For mortals who stand beside an angel like you, I saw your face. I saw your face.
More like Gordon Bennett than Tony Bennett, that.
Graham, now, you've got to accompany Engelbert Humperdinck singing Quando, Quando, Quando.
And share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando, quando, quando. You mean happiness to me. Oh, my love, please tell me.
OK, Tim, your turn. I'd like you please to accompany the Pet Shop Boys singing Go West.
We will go our way together. We will leave someday together. Your hand in my hands together. We will make our plans all together. We will fly so high together. Tell all our friends goodbye together. We will start life new together. This is what we'll do. Go west. Life is peaceful there.
Go west,
In the open air.
go west,
Where the skies are blue.
go west.
This is
Finally, Bill, would you please accompany David Bowie's singing of Ziggy Stardust?
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Giddy and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but he made it too far. I became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, furry ears and tiny whiskers, like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling, he could leave 'em to hang. I came on so loaded, man, well hung and snow white tan. So where were the spiders? Well, a bright time.
Let's move swiftly on to the game called Sound Charades. This is a specially adapted wireless version of the TV classic Give Us a Clue, where panellists used to mime the titles of books, songs and films or plays. Give Us a Clue certainly provided many memorable moments as the players performed against a strict time limit. We particularly recall one very early show when Una Stubbs scored maximum points after the teams took only a few seconds to recognise her fanny by gaslight. Tim and Bill, you're going to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Neighbours from Hell. Neighbours from Hell.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graham. Tim and Bill, off you go.
This is television. It's 3 words, and it goes like this. We are the organising committee for the street party. Now, who can do what?
Well, there's old Nick.
Old Nick? What he can
He can get the forks for the marshmallows.
Right. What did we do last time? I've got some photos somewhere. Look at those.
Oh, no, look, they haven't come out. Look, there's no light. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Prince of Darkness.
Yeah. What about Mr. and Mrs. Beelzebub at 43? Are they going to help out? Or?
Didn't they used to live at 666?
667, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. And the Ceausescu's, they're always good for a laugh.
Yeah. Where are Adolf and Ava?
Oh, they're inside watching Third Reich from the sun.
Well, I think we'll finish there, shall we?
Yeah, I reckon.
Is hell in the title?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the full title?
The Guns of Navarone from Hell.
Oh, Neighbours from Hell.
Right, your turn, Barry and Graham. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Shrek. Shrek.
This is a
Film.
yes, film. One word.
One word.
One word, actually, yes, yes.
Here it
It
is.
begins thus. I say, who's that chap over there?
Oh, him, he's half Sri Lankan and half Czech.
Well, looky here. What does that make him?
I'd have thought it was obvious. To
The
anyone
end.
but a fool.
Is he green?
Oh,
In a sense. Only in a colour sense.
In the sense of... In a Shrek sense, is it?
Yes.
Sort of-
OK, now it's time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the bundle of cards stuffed in the post-room pigeonhole that the post-room pigeon is having trouble sitting down. And that we've received a message from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, Dear Miss Lawley, here's a great idea. Why not do a celebrity edition of Desert Island Discs? Well, this week we must crave your indulgence while the teams attempt to finish a long-running game they've been playing over the past few days. They've been following Parker's first principle, a late 19th century variation on the traditional game, which has often been cited as a precursor to Monopoly, although it's hard to see why. Tim, I believe it was your go, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it... Oh, yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
You,
You missed a turn, yeah.
You missed a turn, then it's...
But, yeah, all right. Euston Road.
Euston Road.
That's all right. No, you go straight through. Go straight through on the diagonal.
I go straight... Yeah.
I don't think they were meant to work together, are they, Humph?
Ah, Pall Mall.
Is Parker's second principle invoked in this one?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, it's 5. I take the iron. 1, 2, 3...
I think you're the top hat, aren't you?
Sorry, yes. No. Actually, there is no top hat. I'll be the little dog. But I'll pretend it's a hat.
You look silly with a little dog on your head.
It's an Afghan. So it's a coat. Now, I'm going to go hassocks and jump 2 and 1, 2. King's Cross.
Very good.
Yep.
Whose turn is it?
Mine. Just making myself comfy. Now I think I can go to Park Lane.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Didn't I miss a go, then?
No.
Oh.
I have one now.
I'll have one now.
Yeah.
Which is mine? Oh, mine's the surgical stocking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Free parking.
Right. Double 6. Excellent. 1, 3, 5, 12. And Fenchurch Street Station.
And
Right.
the Station Hotel.
Yes.
So that's £200, please, plus £6.50 for the late-night adult movie.
Right.
Hang on.
Community chest. Go to Mornington Crescent.
Okay, we move on to a round based around those magazine interviews that detail a typical day in the lives of certain showbiz celebrities. Thanks to articles such as these, we've recently learned exactly what it is that Tara Palmer-Tomkinson does on a day off, without ever gaining the remotest insight into exactly what it is she does when she goes to work. I've brought along a selection of my favourite interviews to give the team some insight into the lives of real celebrities. Certain keywords have been omitted from these articles, and I'd like you, please, teams, to guess what the missing sections might contain. You can start, Tim and Bill, and your celebrity article is in the words of Michael Winner. My 42-room Victorian mansion in Kensington is on many...
Feminist websites.
The actual words are, of the famous house tours in London. I'm leaving it to the nation as a...
Way of saying sorry.
Museum is the answer. I have 7 bathrooms in this house. I haven't shared a bathroom since I was...
Released.
at school. I've lived here more than 30 years, and I can't remember giving one...
To anyone.
The actual word's a dinner party. I normally eat with a...
Beautiful lady.
Maybe, it says girlfriend. Their opinions are...
Worthless.
Seagrove's the only one of my ex-girlfriends who won't...
Get counselling.
I wrote to her after we'd been apart for 3 years and asked if we could chat, and she said,
How did you get my address?
she wasn't ready. I used to think I was always very ugly, but when I look at old photographs, I see that I was actually...
unbelievably ugly.
very beautiful. I never stay with people, not even Marlon Brando, who asked me to stay on his...
lawn while he called the police.
The remarkable thing about me is I'm still...
talking to you. Oh, you've gone.
here. OK, your turn now, Barry and Graham, and your celebrity article is in the words of Nicholas Parsons. I was born in Grantham, where my father was the GP who delivered...
the newspapers.
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
To please my family, I worked for 5 years in the shipyards at Clydebank, trying to be...
A quizmaster.
an engineer. My speciality was pumps and...
Other casual footwear.
turbines. Imagine it, I had a posh English public school accent and I was working with some pretty tough fellows. When I was on the loo, the foreman used to...
Move over.
drag me off it for a laugh. But the showbiz bug was...
Caught from lavatory seats.
still with me. My parents did not support me because they could not understand why I was...
Convinced I was amusing.
I lived on boiled cabbage and...
All the other vegetables people threw at me.
Well, yes, vegetable soup. Just a minute, it's very demanding and I do my best to...
Patronise everybody equally.
keep it moving. A member of the team has to talk on a given topic for 1 minute without...
Anybody listening?
I have to concentrate like stink with all the challenging to remember whether or not...
I've left the cabbage boiling.
They've repeated a word. Recently I've been at the Edinburgh Festival with a show called Nicholas Parsons...
Is in Glasgow.
Happy hour. Okay. Well, I notice it's very nearly the end of the show, but there's just time to squeeze in a round of musical conversations. Piano accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. Incidentally, listeners may be interested to learn that Colin is famous for his arrangements of Scotch reels, having just won Pound Stretcher's Sticky Tape Display of the Year award. Tim and Bill, you can start. I'd like you to provide a version of Won't You Come Home, Bill Bailey, with Bill as himself.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
Give me one good reason.
I moaned the whole night long.
Yeah, I know that. Who's going to do the cooking? Who's going to pay the rent?
I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent.
You say that now.
I know I done you wrong.
Yeah, that sketches all over the place. You got my nose wrong and the hair's all over the shop.
Remember that rainy eve that...
How could I forget that?
I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, an umbrella would have been nice, you know, not some poncy bit of dental equipment.
Well, I know that I'm to blame.
You are.
And ain't that a dirty low-down shit?
Shut it.
Bill Bailey, won't you please go home?
I feel a terrible sense of betrayal.
Now, Barry and Graham. Barry, I'd like you to play yourself singing Just Walking in the Rain. And Graham, I'd like you to be Barry's nurse.
Oh, he's gone again. Has anyone seen Mr. Cryer? Barry!
Just walking in the rain.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Cryer.
Getting soaking wet.
Yes, well, we're both getting soaking wet now, aren't we? Now, come along.
Torture in my heart.
Don't mention the H word, Mr. Cryer. Just upsets you.
By trying to forget.
Well, you have forgotten, haven't you? Hump's come to see you. Humph, he has.
Just walking in the rain.
No, we're both walking in the rain now.
So alone and blue.
Well, you wouldn't be if you put your pyjama bottoms on.
Oh, look, all because my heart...
Now, stop it, I told you, don't use the H word.
Still remembers you.
Well, that's about all you do remember. Now, come along, come along.
People come to their windows.
Well, they would.
They always stare at me.
Yeah, give them a nice wave. Not with that.
They shake their heads in sorrow.
No, they don't.
Saying, who can that fool be?
They all know who you are.
Just walking in the rain.
Yes, that's right. We're nearly there now. Come on, come on.
Thinking how we met.
Well, I found you, remember, just now.
Knowing things could change.
Yeah, well, don't change your pyjamas, not out here.
Somehow I can't forget.
Forget what?
Who are you?
So, ladies and gentlemen, I notice we've come to the end of the show, and indeed this our 30th anniversary series. A series I'm not sure I'll ever be able to forget. Oh, hang on. No, I've managed it. So from the teams, Samantha, myself and the fine folk of Hastings, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Bill Bailey were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to the 1980 Christmas edition of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. And it's a very special edition this year because we have a new joke which will be told by one of the team members at some stage in the proceedings. But before we reach that, let's give a warm hello, thank you, and last orders please to our two teams. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. And on their right, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And straight away, let's go over to our pianist Colin Sell for a seasonal note. Thank you, Colin. Now, before we do round one, teams, you'll see that in front of you have a Christmas cracker. What I'd like you to do is to pull the crackers now, and then I'm going to ask you to tell us what you have in them in the way of a gift, and also to sing the motto that you find inside.
Pull the cracker. I've got a
Those of you listening at home, I'd like to put your fingers in
Oh, made in Belfast.
Oh, nothing in there.
I've got a dead bird in mine. Mine says keep
Okay,
away
we'll
from
leave you to
children.
start then. A dead bird and your motto,
Yes.
will you please sing? Colin, give me an intro.
It's more of a riddle. What is the difference between photography and influenza? Answer. One makes facsimiles, the other sick families. Now for the hard of hearing.
Yes, you can have a mark for that, Willie. We'll go over now to Graham.
Why is a pig's tail like a carving knife? I don't know. Why is a pig's tail like a carving knife? Because it's waved over ham. Victorian conundrum.
Graham, we never heard what gift you got in yours.
I got a pirate's eye patch. I was hoping for a parrot.
Oh, never mind, too bad. Tim Brooke Taylor.
I seem to have a bracelet made of Esther Ranson's teeth.
Cupid's arrows strike their dart deeply through my faithful heart. Evermore my love thou art.
What a boring cracker this one was.
Tim is now showing it to the audience.
That's certainly the best motto so far. Now, Barry.
It's a small plastic urn. It's like something for providing specimens from midgets. I don't know what. I tried to blow it, Hump, but there we are. Why do old maids wear muffs? Why do old maids wear muffs? What a good question you're asking me. Why do old maids wear muffs? To which I reply, to keep off the chaps.
Okay, well, Tim Brooke Taylor's the only, the one who won that round because he's the only one who left his funny hat on. And we go on to the first proper round now to round off the programme. And this is one that's called Christmas Stockings. Our two teams are overcome with the festive spirit, and for reasons that are too complicated to go into, they're going to stuff a Christmas stocking with presents, beginning with a letter that I shall give them. The other team can challenge if they think that any of the presents will have difficulty getting into a stocking. The first team will then provide some suitably far-fetched and amusing explanation as to how they intend to cram them in. Have you got that? Okay, well, we're going to start now with you, Tim and Willie, and your letter is P.
Potato. In the stocking.
Parkinson.
Stuffed. Just wishful thinking. Porridge.
Pyramid.
Challenge there from Barry Crouch.
Rather late. I was going to challenge Parkinson on the grounds of it's not an inanimate object, and then I had second thoughts. Sorry about that, Hump.
Too late, yes. Carry on, Tim.
Plate.
Photographic counter at Boots. What?
A challenge from Barry Cryer again. Or was it from...
Or, as I'm sometimes known, Graham Garden.
No, sorry, did Tim say plate? Yes. Oh, that's all right. Porcupine.
Parisian model second floor.
Parisian model third floor.
Oh, blast, there was a fourth floor, but it fell off.
Poetic license.
Peruvian ambassador.
Certainly. Welcome, sir.
Challenge from Barry Cryer.
Name him. Juan y Morales Los Paraguayos.
You cold?
I retire abashed. Prunes for later.
This is a long-running serial.
Parachute for Parisian model fourth floor. After plank.
Prostate.
Priest. Phonograph.
Portly. Port.
Port.
Challenge from Barry Cryer.
An adjective.
Yeah. What?
An adjective.
You're right, Barry.
Thank
and
you,
you take over the filling of the stocking now for your team. And your letter is F.
F. A fairy for the top of the Christmas tree. Second floor.
Name him.
Well, go on.
No, he's currently the Peruvian ambassador. I would like to... Name him. Willie just did, and I couldn't follow that. Follow him.
Tim, you did very badly on your round, but you've made it up with challenges so far. You've got 3 seconds left, Barry.
How pathetic. Farthingale. I don't know the metric equivalent of that.
Yes, right. Now then, we go on to the point... This is the point where I ask the teams to sharpen their pencils and their wits and start thinking of late arrivals at the Christmas ball, which I'll ask them to give the end of the programme. Late arrivals teams at the Christmas ball. Now we have the round called Double Feature, and this round, as you all know, takes as its premise the poverty of the international film industry. For economic reasons, new films will have to be remakes of pairs of old films. I want you to hear the resulting titles, and I will award points for anything approaching humour. Right.
However gingerly.
We'll start, as points are very scarce, with Barry Cryer.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and the Elephant Man will become a new picture called Any Which Way You Can. Carnal Knowledge and the Man with Bogey's Face, a new film called Carnal Bogey. Oh, thank you for that applause.
Tim Brooke Taylor.
The makers of Dallas, Last Ditch Stand and Ring of Bright Water are going to produce a film that's Dallas Ditch Water.
Ditch Stand?
Ditch Stand. Terrific. My brilliant career, combined with Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and the Boyfriend, which is called Who's a Big Boy Then?
Okay. Graham Garden.
They're going to combine Breaking Glass and Gone with the Wind and get some very funny looks on the bus.
Okay, Willie Ruston.
Well, so pathetic is the film industry, I've got the Elephant Man combined with the Pink Panther, and it's the spirit of Christmas pissed. Theatrically, they're actually combining the last of Mrs. Cheney and the Mousetrap, which is going to be the last of the Mousetraps, or thank God for that. Filmically, which begins with F, and they might have mentioned previously. Hawk the Slayer, The Ring Cycle, and Days of Wine and Roses is appearing as no hawkers, circulars, or butlers.
Tim and Willie are way ahead at the moment. Barry, would you like to come back and try and catch up?
Well, my mind dwelt on Kurosawa's new epic, Kagemusha, which is combined with the Jack Nicholson film 5 Easy Pieces for a new film called Mushy Peas. But then I moved on. That's a seasonal offering. They're combining Some Like It Hot, Mean Streets, and The Spy Who Came In From the Cold to make a hot, mean spy.
Oh, slightly subtle one here.
Oh, yes.
Nicholas Nickleby and Blazing Saddles to produce Burnt Bums.
Would you like a pause for that to sink in?
Lone Star, Above Us the Waves, and Invasion of the Giant Squid, a new film called Lone as a Quid.
Now then, we have...
Good anticlimax.
We have a round now called Sing-Along. In this round, each panellist has to sing along with a disc. Once the tune and tempo have been established, the sound of the disc will disappear, and the panellist will be left on his own. After an embarrassing pause, the disc comes back, and the panellist scores points if he's still with it. All these songs come from the record Sing-Along a Maximus, and are sung by Max Bygraves.
Oh, pass the paper bag.
And the necessary bucket.
Incidentally, I'm going to mark this one on the length of your applause. So, Graham Garden, your song is Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away, here's the bluebird, here to stay. Hear the new bird, he sings a love song as we go along, walking in the winter.
And I make that 4 marks to Graham Garden. Willie Ruston, your song is Auld Lang Syne.
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
In your case, Matt, certainly.
Never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot? think of old lang syne.
Sang the dear
Okay, Willie, 1 mark for you now. And unfortunately, Willie Rushton, you came in last, so you win.
No, Max came last.
I was going to say that you win the Max Bygrave's record. So we'll go on with the next game now, which is the game called Good News, Bad News. Someone whom I'm about to nominate will start with some good news, and the next person will give us the corresponding bad news, and then the next person will give us the good news, and then it'll go back to the other person who will give us the bad news, over to the second person who came in who will give us the good news, back, and so on.
Except February,
until
which was 29.
I press the buzzer. Until I press the buzzer. Now, Graham.
Yes.
Will you start off with the good news, please?
Right. The good news is Ronald Reagan is making another film.
Good news. The bad news, it's Apocalypse Now.
As opposed to the film of Mick Jagger's life, which is Puckalypse Now. Where are we? Good news. It's a musical. Bad news, so was what a lovely war.
The good news, Reagan's only got a small part.
Bad news is the next line's been cut.
Yes, by me it has to. Now then. Okay, Tim, you're going to start with some good news. Go ahead.
Good news, will please you, Hump. We're all getting a Christmas bonus.
Bad news, so are all the other pensioners. Further good news, we're all getting a little something extra in our stockings.
Bad news, varicose veins.
Yes, well done, Graham. Several years medical training went into that.
Oh, yes.
Willie Rushton, do you want to start with some good news?
Good news. Prince Charles is engaged.
Bad news is the train is still standing in the station.
Good news is that's what I call a royal flush.
Bad news is I haven't got a funny line. The good news is British Rail have got hundreds of them.
Okay, that's fine. Now, Willie, you didn't play a very prominent part in the last round, so you can start this one. With some good news, please.
Good news! The Romans are back in Britain.
Bad news, I'm a druid.
Good news, I'm a druid too.
Bad news, I'm Mary Whitehouse. Good news, the Romans aren't fussy.
Very good by both teams there. We're going to go on now with the game called Simon Says. I'm going to tell the teams to do various things, and they have to do them. Marks will be awarded according to how well they do them, and deducted for falling over or getting stuck. I'd like those of you in the studio or listening on your car radios or at home to join in with this game. And let me remind you that if I don't say Simon Says, teams, you must not do what I tell you to do. Otherwise you will be disqualified. Simon says, stand up. Simon says, raise the right leg. Simon says, raise the left leg.
I can't keep this up for long.
Okay, get down on all fours.
Oh, dear.
Tim Brooke Taylor's been disqualified. And I must tell you that if you get disqualified more than 6 times, you have to leave the game. Simon Says get down on all fours.
Should we not, Humphrey, at this stage, issue a warning to drivers on the M4 not to play along or those who are already crouching?
Simon Says waggle your bottom.
In there. I'd hate to be on the M4 now.
Simon Says jump up in the air.
I wish the other two had come down.
Touch your right ear. Barry's disqualified. Simon Says put your fingers in your ears. Simon Says now take them out. Simon Says now take them out. I shall now signal to the teams to take their fingers out of their ears so that we can go on with the next game, after what can only be described as an ovation from the audience. Right, now we have a subtle game, as you can tell from its title. It's called Predictions for 1981. I'm going to ask the teams for their predictions about some of the things that are going to happen in 1981. So are you ready, teams? All right, we'll start with you, Graham Garden.
At the Old Vic, Peter O'Toole and Timothy West will co-star in a production of The Odd Couple.
Tim, how about you?
Michael Foot's credibility will be devalued and become 10 inches.
Particularly during the winter.
Barry Humphries will change sex as we know it.
Barry, would you like to volunteer?
I jotted down a few thoughts. Britt Eklund will write a book about how she'd never met the Shah of Persia. And Tony Blackburn will turn professional.
Willie, how about you?
All the remaining friends and acquaintances of Harold Wilson will be rounded up by Interpol and MI5. Prince Charles will marry the Supremes, but not necessarily in that order. Mrs. Thatcher will invade Poland if no one else will.
I think there's a lot of loose talk there about Prince Charles.
Yes,
in 1981, I think press speculation about his romantic life will end when the palace announces that he's broken it off.
By the law of averages, through a mix-up, Tommy Docherty and Malcolm Allison will be managing the same club at one moment. Humphrey Lyttelton will be knighted not before time. Well, I should get a lot of points for that.
Do you wish to try and catch Tim up?
I think I'd rather die first.
No, I think that's always end on a high note, so I think we'll end the round there. And we've gone to a round now, which is intriguingly called Backwards. And this, for lack of a better description, I must tell you, this is a music round. Just before the programme, both teams have secretly recorded a song, one song each. And we're now going to play it backwards, and their opponents have to guess what the song is. And you can join in the audience. Anybody in the audience who gets the answer right will, of course, go straight to the top of the marks list. And we're going to start with you now, Graham Garden. This is your song.
It's a Swedish national anthem.
Yes. 3 people standing up at the back. Good evening, nice to see you here.
Well, Hump, I'm
Tim and Willie, can you guess that
Britt
one?
Eklund in Extremis, I think.
In the old iron.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play it the right way round, and so they can tell.
See if we
They can
recognise
guess it
that.
then, yeah. And if it is Graham. There's a tiny house by a tiny stream where a lovely lass
had a lovely dream. And the dream came true quite unexpectedly in Gilly Gilly on the Pepper Casanello by the sea.
One. No, I don't know that. No.
Swedish
Well,
national
now,
anthem.
Tim and Willie, that gives you a hint. You still don't know.
No.
Right, but go on now. Willie.
Any old iron or...
Any old... No. No, Willie, we'll hear your song now. Right. Graham or Barry, any ideas?
It sounded like Any Old Iron after you'd been mentioning it compulsively. It's one of those jolly, rollicking Cockney songs.
What a mouth. Or...
Anybody in
Is it
the
a Cockney
audience?
song?
Nah.
What?
Not the Nun's Chorus, no.
Run Rabbit, the gentleman said that.
Run Rabbit. No, I'm sorry. Let's hear it played right.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Okay. Right, let's hear Barry Cry's song now.
Sounded uncannily like.
I needed forceps, I'll tell you that.
Sounded uncannily like Max Bygrave singing Old Lang Syne, did you know?
Something of Jolson's, was it?
No, no, no.
The first line ended in...
Yes,
if you
now
reverse
then,
that,
now.
is there a clue?
It's a clue, yes. It was preceded by the indefinite article.
Think of Frank Sinatra. Not when you listen to that.
Funny
I mean,
Valentine.
Let's try the audience now. Anybody got any ideas?
About this round, you're...
I think that was backwards.
Can we have that suggestion the right way round? Anybody else? No?
You were never lovely.
That's nothing to do with it, Mother.
Thank you. I buy your taste, but no.
I think you should be knighted too.
Okay. So let's hear that one the right way round. Put us all out of our misery.
Not me.
A foggy day in London town had me low, had me down, and suddenly I saw you there. And in foggy London town the sun was shining everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Cryer, great start.
I once thought Star was spelled S-T-A-R.
please.
Do you remember when comedy shows always used to have a celebrated singer in the middle of them to break the thing up?
No, before my time.
Was it?
I remember when they used to have jokes.
We've changed all that.
We're going to hear Tim's song now.
Nurse, the screens.
Okay, now, Graham.
Easy, ding dong merrily on high.
Now. We have to see
You don't
that
know how
all right.
far
Is
off
that
you are. Just listen.
Ding dong merrily on
That silicone is wonderful stuff, you know.
What gave it away was that long, tortured Gloria at the end. Oh, she's left.
That was an extraordinary win by Graham Garden there. And we're now going to go on for the game that all of you have been playing since we were last on the air. And it's, of course, Mornington Crescent. And teams, we're going to, as this is the festive occasion, we're going to play with the open rules. Let me just remind you then that diagonals, parallel transfer and horizontal exchange are all permitted. Junctions automatically throw the ploy into reverse, and yellow, green and blue can be brought into operation above and below the line. Right?
Yellow, green and blue.
And blue.
You can't have green with open rules, I'm sorry, to be a bit pernickety.
You can at Christmas. Has been done. You can.
Not here.
I'm sorry.
It isn't.
I'm afraid my judgment
So green
on this is absolutely
I'm sorry,
unreversible,
All right.
that's another rule.
Well, I know, but I mean,
mentioned.
you've got to play it properly or not at all, you know.
Come back, Barry.
All
Sit
right,
down.
all right, I'll play it.
Right. And you can start.
Oh, thank you. Euston Road.
Greek Street.
Being Christmas, North Pole Road. Green Park.
Bishopgate.
The hell with you. Paradise Row.
It's easy. You can't do it now, though. Stuck on the green. Yeah, but you can't do it. Oh, we'll have to miss one.
Cold Harbour Lane. Mornington Square.
Oh. Piccadilly. Thank you.
Oh, clever clocks.
New Bond Street.
Old Bond Street.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I've said Green Park, haven't I?
Yes.
And very nicely.
Albemarle Street.
Mornington Crescent.
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
A bit rusty. Barry. Well played, Barry Cryer, there. I must admit that I didn't see that coming.
It did.
We'll get on to the round, which is the round called Misleading Advice. I'm going to ask the teams to do their good deed for the day and give me some misleading advice for Christmas. Misleading advice for Christmas, starting with you, Willie Rushton.
It's at a party. Why don't you go over there and have a really lively conversation with John Biffin?
Why don't you join in the Lumberjacks tree felling contest in Trafalgar Square?
A spatter of applause puts you in the lead. Now then, Tim Brooke Taylor, what about yours?
Do take advantage of British Rail's free travel on Christmas Day.
And you're catching up with that one.
My mind drifted back to when we did misleading advice before to tourists. I think they should be helped. I think they should be told that if one of our policemen proffers them a breathalyzer, they should oblige him with a specimen as quickly as possible.
Actually, this is a very useful thing. To ensure the best possible flavour, frozen turkey should not be defrosted until the last possible minute. Never more than 10 minutes before cooking. Always allow one turkey per person. Incidentally, there's no need to buy batteries. There's always a battery with every toy that needs it. And if not, there's bound to be a shop open you can get a battery from, so on Christmas Day. So just thought I'd mention that. For value for money at Christmas, for any foreigners here, the best possible way to get British craftsmanship at its best with examples of British wit, you can do no better than buy a box of crackers.
And English carol singers love our traditional cry of sod off snotty brats.
Okay, yes. We have a round now which I think Tim Brooke Taylor has already begun. It's called Singing Sprint. In this round, one team sings a song as fast as they can, and then the opposing team must beat their time. I have a stopwatch here, and the winners will get a mark. The song is that classic, up till this moment, Do Re Mi from The Sound of Music, and with a stopwatch at the ready. Let's start with Tim and Willie. You've got to sing this as quick as you can.
Faster. Go, a dear, a female dear, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far and a long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, my lips and hello, he, a little my bread, and I'll bring us back to go.
Well, that was extraordinary enough. 17 seconds, which is quite obviously wrong somewhere along the line. I think that was too much of a duet. So, Graham and Barry, we're going to slightly alter things now to even things up and make it much more fair. I'd like you to sing alternate words. Starting now.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long way to run, a needle pulling thread, la, note on high or low, tea, a drink with jam and bread, and bring us back to do, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do.
Yes. No need to go into details, but Graham and Barry won that round, and we go on to the ad-lib poem now. I'm going to give someone the first line of a poem, and they continue until I buzz, like that, and the next person continues. And to keep us in Christmas mood, I'm going to give you a line from A Christmas Carol. And the line is, God bless you all, said Tiny Tim. God bless you, everyone.
God bless us, everyone, as I remember from my well-thumbed copy of the aforementioned tome.
Are you challenging?
No, your basilisk there.
Barry Cryer is starting.
Oh, Lord. We're having a lovely Christmas. It really is such fun. I've eaten quite a lot today. I've eaten far too much.
Meanwhile, at home, old Scrooge was doing impersonations of Huck.
Topical.
He sang Black Magic several times and kicked a passing cat.
And then he kicked Bob Cratchit and thought, well, that's that. But Cratchit, in rebellious mood, turned upon Scrooge. It's a good rhyme.
He was a dreadful miser. The cheeks were painted rouge. Oh, God bless you all, said Tiny Tim. God bless us, everyone. He said the line again, I think.
To reassure his mum?
To reassure his mum. How funny, I took the words right out of my mouth. God bless you, said his sweet old mum.
God bless you all today. Then suddenly a rattling of chains. Oh, filled we are with dismay. We being Ebenezer Scrooge, who laid abed that morn and saw old Marley's ghost loom up with a visage all forlorn. Ebenezer, said Jacob, you are a naughty man. This...
Oh...
Yes, I will sit down with you and consume some apple flan. The thing you never gave to me when I worked at the bench.
The best I had for Christmas wasn't turkey, but gudgeon or tench. But Scrooge exclaimed, who are these ghosts with you that cry like shipwrecked sailors? Replied the spectre, you must have heard of Marley and the Whalers.
Graham Garden wins that one. I'm going to give you another. Try and make this one as short as possible, teams. I'm going to start with you, Willie Rushton, to complete this line. Are you ready?
Yes.
The slap of naked flesh proclaimed an orgy in the lighthouse.
What is Ian Paisley doing on top of poor old Mrs. Whitehouse?
Thank you. Okay, that was a good one. Yes.
Quite brilliant. Proud to be on my team.
Now, here's a round that's called Christmas Gifts for Particular People. Appropriate presents for people of your choice. And they don't have to be all that particular. Now then, Graham Garden.
This Christmas, no child's nursery should be without a JR doll. You wind it up and it double crosses Noddy.
Tim?
To Jacqueline Bissett, I would like to give myself. Several times. The England cricket team, 2 West Indian fast bowlers. Barbara Woodhouse, a bone. Reverend Ian Paisley, a volume control.
12 marks for effort. Sorry, Cryer.
Prompted by that remark, I think Ian Paisley's a ripe field for Christmas presents. An orange jockstrap. Box of Catholic cornflakes. Those are the ones that go snap, crackle and pope. Some tablets for loss of voice to make sure he gets it. And a clerical collar, size very small.
Okay, Willie Rustin.
Well, I can now rub Mr. Kosygin off my list. Again, Sir Michael Foot.
I'd like to give Jimmy Savile a bushel to hide his light under. I think that's it. Kind thought at this time of year. I was going to give Sir Michael Edwards a cowboy outfit, but he's already got one.
Any more?
Sometimes quite
funny. This is the point in the programme where I sit back and relax so that I can listen to all these lovely announcements for the arrivals at the Christmas ball. Anybody start who wishes?
God knows I'd help you, but the Charabang hasn't turned up yet. I'm containing my own long list of guests. But when they do arrive, I'll certainly join in.
Well, you're welcome. Take 2.
No, take 3, there are only 4.
Take 4. Will you go... Oh. Tim's going to start.
Please be welcome. Mr. and Mrs. not being given another Guinness Book of Records, and their hermaphrodite child, Shirley Ivor not been given another Guinness Book.
I'll stop while you're behind. The Charabang still hasn't turned up, otherwise I could improve this whole...
Oh, there's that old taxidermist, George Paxo.
Mr. and Mrs. A Manger and their son Wayne Manger.
All the way from Dockland, the lovely Miss Gover, known to us all affectionately as Whopping Angover. Another thing.
Will you welcome from Italy, please? And remember, they are foreigners in our country, so be kind to them. Signor and Signora Drink and Drive, and their daughter, Donna, you drink and drive.
Over there, Mr. and Mrs. Dunyan Stuffing, and their very wise daughter, Sage Ann Dunyan Stuffing.
And now it's Willie's turn.
No, a phone call is coming from the driver of the Charabang who says he's being breathalyzed in a lay-by near Bletchley.
Good heavens, all the way from Spain, some other visitors. Let's welcome them as well. Signor and Signora, shopping day to Christmas. With their son, who we rarely see, and we cry, bloody hell, it's only Juan, shopping day to Christmas.
Mr. and Mrs. High and their happy bell-ringing son, Ding-Dong Merry Leon High. And Mr. and Mrs. Woods and their babe, Cindy Woods.
Didn't I hear the sound of a Charabang pulling up outside?
Yes, you
No,
did.
not a word.
Welcome Willie's party.
Well, they've let a lad in.
Yes.
It's a funny way to hand in your notices, really.
For the benefit of the audience, I should say that things are absolutely level pegging at the moment.
Mr. and Mrs. Damnation, not turkey sandwiches again. And their daughter, Helen Damnation, not turkey sandwiches again. Oh, somebody's just found Elsie Tanner in the pudding.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, all good things have to come to an end. And this programme also has to come to an end now, so all I have to do is to tell you the score, which is that Graham and Barry have won tonight's Star Prize, which is a holiday for 3 in Rickmansworth. Plus the latest sing-along, a Leonid Brezhnev LP, but Tim and Willie, you've been wonderful contestants, and we're very sorry to lose you, but you don't go home single-handed. You have a Dennis Roussos whoopee cushion, and make a Willie Whitelaw out of a potato kit, and some Harvey Smith nutcrackers. And from all of us, this year, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, an antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to the programme. First of all, a reminder for those of you attempting to join in with these games at home to pull the curtains before you start. While the BBC curtains are being closed, let me introduce the two teams, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden on my left. And Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke Taylor on my right. Well, those of you at home should have started scoring by now, so let's give the teams in the studio a chance to catch up with the first round, which is the one that's called Censored Songs. I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song it will be your task to censor by means of a buzzer any words you consider will outrage public decency or frighten the horses. And we're going to start with you, Tim and Willie, and your song is Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
A medley of.
A medley, right.
Ding dong, ding-a-ling dong, were the steeple bells ever quite so gay? Wonderful, wonderful. Bless you're beautiful, wherever you may be. We ain't yet, but I'm willing to bet you're the gal for me. Bless you're beautiful, you're just as good as... Don't know your name, but I'm mistaken my bless your is crossed. Going, going, oh, it sets your senses in a whirl. Going, going, dude enough to go and a girl. Oh, it's fun to shoot a gun. Or to a rabbit on the run. And it's twice as sporting going. Oh, the barnyard is busy in a regular tizzy, and the obvious reason is because of the season. My nature's lyrical with her yearly miracle.
Right, and with Colin Sell at the piano providing the accompaniment again for you, Barry and Graham, you're going to sing...
It's a selection
from
yes.
The Wizard of Oz.
We're off to the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a wizard there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful he does. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And I'd be scratching while my busy hatching if I only had a somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds. Over the rainbow, why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Well, by the applause of the audience, Graham and Barry slightly ahead on that round. We go on to a round which is... Oh, no, we don't.
Who's in the chair next week?
Who's in the chair this week?
This is...
Very so
Before we go
glossy.
on to that round, I must tell you, teams, that you must think up late arrivals for the Drunkard's Ball. And I shall ask you to announce them
rather
later.
relevant.
The Drunkard's Ball.
Can we use real names?
I'd never mention you on the programme.
Now we actually do go on to the next round, which is called a right pair. In this round, one team pretends to be a pair of something.
We've cast them.
Something like Hammer and Tongs or Marshall and Snellgrove. And they give the other team a clue, and the other team have 10 questions in which to guess. And our audience here in the studio is being informed of this on a blackboard, and you listening at home will hear our mystery voice.
Stuff and nonsense.
And that describes what Barry and Graham are going to do. Barry and Graham, you're going to start giving your clues right away.
We're abstract.
We're very abstract.
Barry, are you the first of the two?
Yes, I am, yes.
Always would be. Knew it would be. Are you mineral?
Could be.
You're very abstract.
Very abstract.
Mineral as you can get for an abstract.
Are you hot or cold?
Hot? Oh, yes, hot would be rather more of a help.
He is hot.
I could be either, but... hottish.
I was thinking hell and high water. I can't see Graham handling high water.
You have 8 questions left.
Graham, what are you?
I'm...
It's worth a try.
Nearly got me.
Oh, dodgy moment.
I can't answer the question. You have 7 questions.
We've got 7 to go.
Luckily, he didn't hear that.
Barry?
Yes,
I have a derogatory phrase.
I used to be, a long, long time ago, people used to utter this in a pejorative context. Or wherever they happened to be at the time. Not so much nowadays. It wouldn't be regarded as derogatory. Next week I shall be talking about it.
Tim, you've got 6 left.
Graham, are you above or below the waist?
At the moment.
In his case.
I was going to say something there. No, I can't really do on radio. In my persona of the abstract word, of course, being above and below the waist is a question of a load of rubbish, really.
Is it an expression we would use about you?
When you hear what it is, yes.
You have 4 questions left.
I don't think we're getting very near this, are we?
No. Go home,
Let me tell you that the audience might have applauded Graham's last utterance.
Yeah.
Graham referred to your last question as a load of rubbish. Work on that line. I think we're going to have to ask Barry and Graham to tell you.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Oh,
What?
just got there.
Too late.
Humphrey already wound up that round.
Yes.
No, I think you just got in under the bell. All right, I'm ahead of the button. Right, Tim and Willie. Now you have an abstract, not an abstract, but a pair to denote. Now it's being written up on the board.
Fingers do the chalking.
And here it is. Here's this pair for you listening at home.
Princess Anne and Mark Phillips.
Now,
Ting along.
we'll allow you a free question, Barry and Graham, and I'll ask them whether it's abstract or whatever the opposite is.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
The opposite of abstract. Right, away you go, Barry.
It's tangible.
Highly.
Can't we have animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Tangible.
Or anything
You can
like
have
that?
whatever you
Touch
like,
and go.
Barry.
But it'll cost 1 mark each.
Oh,
one
well,
question
we'll leave
each.
that out.
So they're done.
I got some tips from Monona Wynn. Unsmokable. Now, well, we're off to a racing start here.
A clue.
Is the... oh, no, who shall I ask?
Why did they
I'll ask
have that?
Willie. It's a motor racing context.
Motor racing unofficially.
Unofficially motor racing. Is it another sort of racing officially?
No.
You've got 7 questions left.
Racing of a sort was
If you don't hurry up,
but it
I'll have
wasn't
Racing
motor
of a
racing.
sort.
If you don't hurry up, I'll have to
Horses.
dock you time for it.
It's a double to do with horses.
Well, it's sticking your neck out since you've just had a clap on that already.
They have a multitude of other interests.
5 to go.
I'm a pioneer.
They have a multitude of other interests.
Fet and lock.
A couple to do with horses, not the names of horses, parts of horses, physical parts of horses.
In a strange, roundabout way, but not really.
Personally, I've never been round that way, but...
Neck and cropper, not physical parts of horses.
No, don't run through the parts of horses now.
We can tell you that we are people.
You are people. Oh, you are people.
Oh, well done.
Three questions left.
No, not Shanks and Pony, no.
Tim, are you a male person?
Yes. Is that a question or just a sort of private?
Private
Two
inquiry.
questions left.
Will we blow the female person on Willie? I mean, is it...
Do we know it? Ah!
Yeah, no need to bother.
One question
Princess
left.
Anne and Mark Phillips.
How sweet. Good Lord.
Very good, but as Tim and Willie had a clear round, that put us slightly ahead.
That's
Now we
abstract.
come to the popular game, and it's getting more and more popular as the weeks go by, Mornington Crescent. And this time, teams, pay attention, this time, yellow only counts above the line.
Oh.
And we'll start, I think,
great.
on the right here with Willie Rushton.
Above the line, sorry, did you say?
Yellow only counts above the line.
And I'm perfectly safe with Old Brompton Road.
Humph. Yellow? Old Brompton Road?
No.
No.
No?
No.
No way!
Fetter Lane.
Morden.
Pardon?
Morden.
Fleet Street.
Oh. Archway.
Broad Street.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh.
Walked into that one.
Yes.
Yes. Very nice.
Well,
Lambs to the slaughter.
Got
And
to
Tim
admit,
and Willie
I
were in
took a
that one
dive.
too.
I'll let you in there.
excellent. Hate to say.
Still, there's a chance to catch up next week. We go on to words of one song to tune of another, which is a rather cryptic way of saying that I want each of you teams to sing the words of one song to the tune of another. The tune will be provided on the piano by Colin Sell. Graham Garden now. Your words are The Lambeth Walk, and your tune is Land of Hope and Glory.
Any time you're Lambeth way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth Walk. All together now, every little Lambeth girl.
Richard Baker's just
with
popped out.
a little Lambeth cow. You'll find them all doing the Lambeth Walk. Everything free and easy. Do as you're done, well, please.
Again.
It's your turn, Tim, now. Your words are leaning on a lamppost.
So go over and get them.
Speaking of which, can I have 5 minutes?
And the tune is I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Leaning on a lamp, may you think I look a tramp. Oh, you may think I'm hanging round to steal a car. But no, I'm not a crook, and if you think that's what I look, I'll tell you why I'm here and what my motives are. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a sudden little lady comes by. Oh, me, oh my, I hope that little lady comes by. Let's see,
she'll get away. She doesn't always get away.
One more time. No, she's out of bed again.
Try and hear my, I hope the little lady. It's not the first that I will wait for. But this one I'd break any day for. I won't have to ask what she's late for. Oh, stop.
That wasn't even Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Since the audience was obviously overcome with that rendering, that means another round to Tim and Willie.
Oh.
We're now going to do the game Ad-Lib Poem, in which the teams are going to make up a poem with some small assistance from myself. Each team member must keep going after I give them the opening line until I press the buzzer, like that, and then a member of the opposing team must take over. This goes on until the natural artistic conclusion is reached, or unless my buzzer short-circuits. The first line of the poem, and I'm going to give it to Tim Brooke-Taylor to start, is this. It was early in the morning when a gang of racecourse nobblers...
They were all, in fact, shoemakers. You might even call them cobblers. They went round to Epsom to find the horses there.
Then found that it was shut, so decided to go elsewhere. They finished up at Kempton on a very rainy day.
With a bucket full of hypodermics covered with light hay.
Needle in a haystack.
For the one they sought to nobble was the favourite in the derby. Oh, good.
It was so funny, it could have been written by John Esmond and Bob Larby. They took...
What about Russell
well-known
Harvey?
television writers. Writers of The Good Life get some in, another very successful series, sorry.
Thank you very much. They took their nefarious bucket around to the back of the racetrack, but lost their hypodermic, like a needle in a haystack. Oh, subtle stuff, what? On the lookout for the favourite, they hurried round the stables.
But they tripped over on their faces across the TV cables. For the next day, the race was to begin. It was a famous race. And round the corner they did scurry.
What? I'm finished yet. 2 minutes silence for sketch.
Go ahead, Tim. It's all right. Carrying their case. For in this case, as you must know... You always tell he's panicking when he gets louder. For in this case, as you must know...
If anyone sees the poem, will they hand it in, please?
Sorry, Tim, I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry.
Will you repeat? Barry, don't interrupt.
I'm sorry.
Please.
But before they got to the racehorse, they decided to have a binge.
But when they got in the stable, 'twas enough to make a man cringe. No.
We've had binge and cringe and syringe already.
Don't interrupt him.
Don't interrupt, please. Where are the runners, they all cried. Where can all the runners be? And someone came up and said, they're at Shoreham on the sea. They jumped into their limousine and rushed down to the coast.
There enjoyed a charming tea of crumpet and buttered toast. But they went back to the station to return to Epsom Downs.
And they were now all worried men, their faces creased with frowns. For the race would start at 2:30, and 10 past it was right now. Their problem was to get there.
And all they had was a cow. Another form of transport they tried to find just then, and they were very lucky, because along came a hen. Cluck, cluck it went, and cluck again, because that's what chickens do.
And cluck, 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 and cluck, cluck, cluck. You must agree, it's true. But then they finally realised their plan was yet stillborn. They couldn't travel anywhere because their big end's gone.
Well, the winner of that one, artistically and in every other way, was Barry Cryer, which gives them at least one round.
At least?
Yes. And we go on to the next round, which is Sounds Peculiar, in which we give each member of each team a sound effect, and he has to identify it. And I will award him marks as to how accurate his identification is. And we start with you, Tim. Here's your sound effect.
A mass christening of the London Symphony Orchestra.
10 out of 10.
I'd like to apologise to Mr. Cohen, the third violinist.
Okay, Barry Cry, here's your sound effect.
The Morse of the Year show.
Puts me on the spot because that was rather better than Tim's. 12 out of 10.
Oh!
Willie Rushton, here's your sound effect.
That's R2-D2 Vindaloo.
To check on that, can we have the sound effect once again, please?
Last cries of Daft Ada.
Oh, can we have the bill, please?
It can't have been anything else. It's got to have been.
No wonder there are no other customers left.
Right, here's your sound effect, Graham Garden.
Your party's over.
Must have been Captain Mark Phillips getting the milk.
And we won't bother to hear that one again.
No. Can we hear R2-D2 again?
Teams, we've come up to the last round now when I invite you to give your late arrivals for the Drunkard's Ball. And I'll tell you before you start that the score is absolutely level. And therefore, there's all to play for.
Will you welcome, please,
to
the Drunkard's Ball, Alpha Pintabilla, and his son, Shandy.
Will you please? Oh,
No, please.
Oh, sorry, I'm just going to be stuck outside.
You just reminded me of something. There's the famous guitarist Segovia Carpet.
Yeah, hot from the newsroom, the Legless family, with their son, Why Dryden Legless.
Mr. and Mrs. Tazanute. And their son, Piers.
And his parrot, Littick.
Mr. and Mrs. Steerabitters and their son, Angus.
Oh, there's Titus Andronicus.
So it is.
Here come the Riam Tremens and their daughter Delilah Riam. The hair of the Samson will put her right.
Mr. and Mrs. Another One Pleash and their son, Oliver Another One Pleash. Mr. and Mrs. Pink Elephants flying around the room, or am I drunk? And their son, Arthur Pink Elephants flying around the room.
All the way from South America.
Ah, welcome.
Mr. and Mrs. Overday 8 and their son Juan Overday. Oh, look, there's Duncan Disorderly.
With Wild Bill Hiccup. Oh, there's Annie Briate.
Oh, Oh, she's with alcoholic, too.
Their daughter, Brenda Liza.
Will you welcome some...
I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
No, after you, please.
No, please.
Swing door jammed.
Yes. Welcome some little people, please. The Teeny Biancos and their mother, Martini Bianco.
Mr. and Mrs. Sott with their daughter, who's still waiting outside in a cab, known to us all as In Taxi Kate.
Will you please welcome some rather spoiled, sportish people. Mr. and Mrs. You're Not Going to Have Another One, and their daughter, Shirley, You're Not.
Oh, my favourite girl, Hetty Percent Proof.
And, of course, a distinguished visitor from the court of King Arthur, Sir Osis of the Liver.
At which point, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, well, you won't need to know, those of you who've been keeping the score at home, that you've won.
There's Mr. and Mrs. Port and their auntie, fine old Ruby.
And that owl. Thorny.
Not to mention Mr. and Mrs. Policella and their daughter Val Policella.
Exchanging a joke with Crystal Cream. No.
Well, as you realise, one or two more marks have been scored during that exchange, but they don't really make any difference to the score, so I'll say from all of us this week, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, where you join us for a second week at the New Theatre in Cardiff. Although the capital city of Wales only since 1955, Cardiff has many reminders of a rich 2,000-year history. Nearby is the 11th century Castle Coch, a setting for several Hollywood movies. Filming in 1959 with Ingrid Bergman, Humphrey Bogart was inspired on visiting a local colliery to say, of all the joints in all the world, you had to walk into a mine. About a short distance from the city centre is Cardiff Arms Park, the scene of many thrilling rugby matches. Since 1884, Wales has been a leading light in the Five Nations Cup, when the political and ethnic differences of the Irish, Scots, French and Welsh are set aside in a spirit of unity for the mutual enjoyment of stuffing it up the English. Another event to bring top-class entries to Cardiff from around the globe is the annual Singer of the World competition, possibly the greatest international sewing machine championship of the world. You might gain the impression from the long list of cultural events here that it's only the cream of world-class talent that ever visits Cardiff. How wrong you'd be. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Max Boyce and Tim Brooke Taylor. And the lineup wouldn't be complete without the lovely lady who sits on my left hand. Please welcome the delightful Samantha. Okay, let's start with round one this week, teams. It's called BBC sponsorship. It seems that commercialism at the BBC is creeping in at every level. And it's quite amazing what a subliminal effect incessant advertising can have. I understand our own Barry Cryer has stopped taking 2 bottles into the shower. Preferring an entire 6-pack. So, teams, I'd like you please to provide the titles of well-known BBC programmes that have suffered from overzealous sponsorship. Graham, will you start, please?
David Attenborough with The Life of Birds, I Fish Fingers.
The X-Lax File. The trough is out there.
Ever ready, steady cook.
They think it's Vauxhall Nova.
Duracell Block H.
And during Lent, the Church of England brings you the Fast Show.
The Natural World of Leather.
And this week's big movie, North by NatWest.
MFI Friday.
And 2 Fiat ladies, and on the other channel, 2 fat larders.
Okay, it's time for the teams to sing along now to some discs in a round called Pick Up Song. To ensure that each panellist is allocated a suitable record, Samantha has spent a rewarding evening amongst the shelves down in the gramophone archive. As ever, her keen eye spotted a firm favourite or two, and she couldn't resist getting them down. So, teams, she's ready and waiting at the turntable with her neatly arranged set of 45s on display, and ready to spin for your delight. You should each join in with your song until, at my signal, Samantha turns the volume down. You should then continue singing, and if on the music's return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points, and points mean prizes. What do points mean?
Prizes! In harmony, too.
This week's prize will delight the sweet-toothed classical music lover. It's this bag of Schubert dibs. Tim, we're going to start with you. Will you please accompany the lovely Andrews sisters singing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy?
He was a famous photograph from old Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft.
But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy. God, they were slow. That's 78s for you.
Okay, it's Max now. Will you please accompany your countryman Tom Jones singing The Green, Green Grass of Home?
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. There to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary.
Hello, Ma.
Hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Ah, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. And dry, and there's that old oak tree that I and dry.
Okay, Graham, will you accompany George Formby singing When I'm Cleaning Windows?
Now I go cleaning windows to earn an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you can see what I can see when I'm cleaning windows.
Don't help him.
Honeymooning couples too. You should see them bill and coo. You'd be surprised at things they do when I'm cleaning windows. In my profession I work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. The blushing bride, she looks divine. The bridegroom, he is doing fine. I'd rather have his job than mine. When I'm cleaning... Sweet names I call.
That was your fault.
Okay, Barry, will you please accompany Max's countryman, Tom Jones, singing Kiss?
Be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular side I'm more compatible with. I just want you.
Yeah, I'll give that 15 points. The teams are now going to play an adaptation of the classic TV show Give Us a Clue, where the chairman gave players a card with a book, play or film title to mime against the clock. The show's still going on in various guises, but connoisseurs agree that the original lineup was best. No one who witnessed the event will ever forget that sparkle in Lionel Blair's eye as he received Free Willy from Michael Astor. For 2 minutes. Obviously, in a game quite so reliant on mime, the humour suffers a little on radio. So in our version, the teams are permitted to utilise an oratorical communication method known technically as speaking. Okay, Tim and Max, you're going to start, and your title will now be displayed on the laser display board. And here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graham, so off you go, Tim and Max.
It's 2 words. It's a book, a film, and I think a musical. And it goes like this.
Doctor?
Doctor, I know you're very busy, but I got this boil. And the pain has been spreading, and I know the workload that you people have is enormous, but it's begun to spread now. And Doctor, my sister had it, and my brothers had it, and in fact, all my family have had it. But it's getting far worse. And Doctor, can I once again say how much I appreciate how much you work, and I know that there are far worse off than you in the village, and there are people dying all around us, and as we speak, but I know that mine is infinitesimal compared to their complaints, but it's beginning to infest my whole body, Doctor, and it's spreading even as we talk. Doctor, can't you do something?
Next. I don't care what it was. That was magnificent. Tim was excellent. It was a very apathetic doctor who didn't seem unduly energetic in assuaging the... Doctor apathetic, Doctor lazy, Doctor disinterested, Doctor do bugger all. Any thoughts, Graham?
I think you could have been on the right lines there, Barry. Dr. Doolittle.
Right, your turn, Barry and Graham. Your titles now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Third rock from the sun. Third rock from the sun.
Right, this is a TV show. It's 5 words.
5 words.
Hamish.
Well, you'll have had your tea.
Hamish, whatever are you carrying there, man?
I'll just put this down for a moment.
Put it down. Oh, goodness me, you'll do yourself a mischief. If I know you. But Hamish, what is it?
Well, this is a birthday present from Hamish Jr.
Wee Hamish Jr. It looks just like a great big lump of stone.
Well, that's because it is.
Did he not give you one of these for Christmas?
Aye, he did. That's right.
And one for your birthday last year, as I remember.
You speak true. 3 in all.
3? So this will be the dot,
indeed.
I've absolutely no idea. TV, wasn't it?
Stone. Has stone got anything to do with it?
Oh.
Yeah, something like a stone. Big stone.
Boulder.
Very like a boulder.
Very like a boulder.
Rock. It's the third rock from the sun.
Okay, we arrive now at the moment when the teams play that old favourite word for word. It's where the teams speak a random series of words which have no apparent connection to each other and can't be construed to have any valid logical, linguistic meaning or purpose. By the way, for anyone who just tuned in and only caught that last bit, this isn't Round Britain Quiz. Each player should exchange random words with his teammate. If the other team spots a connection, they can challenge to take over. So, fingers on buzzers, Barry and Graham, so I ask Tim and Max to start.
Corpse.
Gasket.
Corpulent.
Walnut.
Tarantula.
Challenge here from Graham.
Yes, the walnut tarantula. Very nasty species. Comes over here at Christmas in imported fruit and nuts.
It crushes nuts, does it not?
It does?
Yes.
So you want to keep out of its way?
Indeed.
Barry?
What? Are we going now?
Yeah.
Aubergine.
Ants.
Apotheosis.
Rock.
Gusset.
Boulder. No.
Theodolite.
Gusset and theodolite both play for England.
When? Be specific.
The tight head prop in the centre.
Yeah.
Well, we're no experts.
Nor am I, so you better carry on.
Plinth.
Plays for Wales. Paddy's known as the Plinth of Wales.
Graham.
Tureen. Lubricious. Which?
Challenge.
Lubricious plays for Scotland.
Go on, Barry, say something.
Diagonal.
Captain of Wales in the 21s.
What was the connection?
Diagonal is a wing.
runs from one corner to the other.
Now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I understand that since the series returned, our Mornington Crescent letterline switchboard has been permanently jammed with a message. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales, who writes, "Dear Miss Adie, rain, rain, rain. Day in, day out, nothing but rain and then rain again. Does Her Majesty never take a holiday?" Yours faithfully, Mrs. Trellis. On with the game now, which this week is played to the Liberal Coalition regulations as defined by David Lloyd George at the Mayfair Synod of 1922. Better known as his new Mayfair rules, these predate and mustn't be confused with his further new rules, all of later that year. If in doubt, remember the handy aid memoir, often recited by seasoned players. Lloyd George, new Mayfair, the further... Lloyd George, new Mayfair, the further new Lloyd George. So teams remember that Prince of Wales Drive can only be approached from the south, and the 3 shepherds in a row earns a bonus move. Tim, will you start, please?
Euston.
Shepherd's Bush.
Ealing Broadway.
It's broken the chain, hasn't it?
What we're going to do if the chain's broken?
Well, we won't get a flush, will we?
No.
Googe Street.
Good.
Shepherd's Hill.
Oh. Shepherd's Walk.
Sloane Square.
Done 3, don't surely. Secret
Yeah, no, he didn't. No.
Bonus, so I can go again. Sorry, Max.
Yeah.
I can go again. He's new. It's all right. Don't you
patronise my partner. He's Welsh, you know.
Patronise, that means talking down to people.
Yes.
Go on, Barry, let's be serious.
I agree, Hum. Duke Street.
Dangerous.
Right, we're still north. It's here.
Wimbledon.
Oh, no. He's new.
Elephant, but not castle.
Just elephant.
Good enough for Lloyd George.
In that case, Primrose Hill.
King's Road.
King's Cross.
Mornington Crescent.
It's time to raise the tone now with our literary round of proverbs and quotations. The renewed currency of many older sayings makes a fascinating study as the living language adapts to modern requirements. For example, the old expression, "the road to heaven is paved with good intentions," could have been tailor-made for London's gay club scene. Well, in France, "horses for courses" is the motto of the Guild of Restaurant Chefs. And, of course, the phrase, "there's worse things happen at sea," will ring especially true for anyone who had to sit through the film Titanic. As a test of the team's knowledge of the literary heritage of Wales, I brought along a selection of my favourite Welsh proverbs, quotations and other sayings, which I'd like them to complete. It's you first, Max. There are 2 sides to every...
Tory.
I'm supposed to give you the answer, which is page. So you were very close. Tim, love your neighbour, but maintain your...
bicycle. I lead an odd life.
The answer should be hedge. Barry, if a crown were to be... This is for you, Barry. If a crown were to be placed on every fool's head...
You'd never be able to spot the Queen in Parliament.
Well, it should be really... We would all be kings. Graham, a girl's teeth will wear out sooner
in the Oval Office.
I'm supposed to say then her tongue, but I'm bloody well not going to. Okay, here are some for anybody to complete. A sow that goes to Oxford will still be a sow when
she becomes Prime Minister.
Or, preferably, she returns.
What? God forbid.
A girl has lust in her eyes, a boy has lust.
His deposit.
You came in there a bit quickly there.
The answer is in his heart. Milk for a child, meat for a man, beer for...
Mr. Cryer.
And that's absolutely right.
I'm filling up.
Says here, the old. It's easier to say mountain than...
Clanfire po gingrit gogeret. When drop the Clanticilio gogogoch.
The correct answer is to climb one. Easier to say mountain than to climb one. If Wales could be rolled out flat as England, it would...
be known as the Hereford Bypass.
And the answer is be the bigger of the two. Well, it's very nearly time to end the show, but not before the teams announce the late arrivals at the driving instructors' ball. Samantha tells us she's taking her test this week. She says she can't wait to climb aboard her little Morris to demonstrate the correct use of the horn in a built-up area. So while she's away, would the teams please provide announcements at the driving instructors' ball?
Mr. and Mrs. Jency-Stop and their daughter Emma Jency-Stop.
Mr. and Mrs. L.A. Swansea and their son Davy L.A. Swansea.
Will you welcome, please, all the way from Bombay, the Before Pulling Out family and their daughter India Kate Before Pulling Out.
And I'm from Bangor in North Wales. A roch croeso mawr. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Feeling You Need More Lessons and their son Ivor. Ivor feeling you need more lessons.
And will you welcome, please, from Spain, Mr. and Mrs. Gears and their son Manuel.
And a big warm welcome, please, for Mr. and Mrs.
Bennett Maureen, you're going to eat him. No, no.
And their son,
Gordon Bennett Maureen, you're going to eat him. No. And please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Place and the young daughter, Noelle. Noelle Place.
And there's Mr. and Mrs. Signal Maneuver and their daughter Moira Signal Maneuver.
Mr. and Mrs. Will You Slow Down and their only son, Jesus. Jesus, will you slow down?
Good order, please. It's cabaret time. With Toyota Wilcox. And Tina 3-Point Turner singing Reverse Deep, Mountain High.
Mr. and Mrs. Position at the Lights and their daughter Jocelyn.
Mr. and Mrs. Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Doubt in front of me without singling, and their illegitimate son, the bastard pulled out in front of me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it only remains for me to bid you farewell in time-honoured local tradition. So, Bach, look you, lovely boy, keep a welcome in the hillside by here. And Yachida Pobol Akum Taffy, Tuk Din Pob Sais. With that, it's goodbye from Samantha, the teams, myself, and the good folk of Cardiff. Goodbye.
Tim Brooke Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Max Boyce were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.